welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you a makeup tutorial. I'm bringing you a makeup tutorial using a bunch of new products to me at least that are new, that I've never used before on my channel or on myself. So I wanted to do that because I got all these things in my Generation Beauty swag bag. And instead of doing a haul or anything like that, I figured I would just try to use as many products in this video as I can from that swag bag and kind of talk you guys through it. So it's kind of like a first impression, a get ready with me, and a talk through video like all in one. So I hope you guys enjoy this, and yeah, I'm gonna tie my hair back and let's get started. I'm literally just wearing like a cami and like a bralette right now, so I'm not looking too cute on camera right now, but keeping it real. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start with are my eyebrows, but I don't know which one I want to use. I'm very used to the things that I use. Ooh, this one has a spoolie at the other end, so maybe I should use that one. Okay, I'll use this one. Oh, this is a weird shape. It's not like pointy or anything, it's kind of like a round, but I will try to do my eyebrows with this and on camera at the same time. That's hard. I like never do my eyebrows or eyeliner on camera, and it's hard to talk while doing this, but I'm just gonna underline my eyebrows. Oh, this is a good color. I think I've heard of this product before. I think the like harder you press, the darker the color you're gonna get. I usually don't put a lot of product on the inner portion of my eyebrow. It's so hard to see from this far away, but I don't want to get out of frame. For something like my eyebrows, it's really hard to see from here. Oh, I think I like this. I'm like so ride or die with my other brow products, like my Anastasia brow powder, my Maybelline Definer Brow, that I like never use anything else. I actually just started to really like the brow powder that I got in one of my BoxyCharm boxes. I forgot to mention it in this month's monthly favorites, because it reminds me of the Anastasia one, but even more pigmented, which is really surprising. Next, I'm gonna take, I only brought out 2 concealers, and I always clean out my eyebrows. I brought out the Tarte Maracuja Creaseless Concealer and the Tarte, what kind of concealer is this? Amazonian Clay Waterproof 12-Hour Concealer. I don't know which one would be better for an eye base. I guess the 12-hour one, right? So I'm gonna take a little bit of this on a concealer brush and just clean up my eyebrows real quick. This actually did not come in the swag bag. They gave us a $100 gift card to Tarte, and I placed my order and just got a couple things that I've been wanting to try. So yeah, I'm just gonna clean up my eyebrows. I figured this would be like a good eyeshadow base since it says 12-hour. Okay, so I just did my eyebrows pretty much as quickly as I can, because when I do my eyebrows on camera, I go to like look at the footage and it's already 10 minutes of a block of just me doing my eyebrows, and it's ridiculous. So yeah, I got that on my eyes. I primed with the 24-hour concealer, and now I'm going to go into the Tarte Tartelette palette. This is such a beautiful packaging, like the gold in the back and everything. It's plastic, but it's still so pretty, and this is the first time I'm ever seeing this palette actually in person, and it is gorgeous. I'm like really impressed. Well, I haven't used it, but I'm like really impressed with the colors. I love how all the names are up in the up on the actual packaging and everything like that. So let's play. First color I'm gonna take is Super Mom, which is a nice very light color all the way in the bottom of the palette, and I'm gonna press that on my brow bone to highlight. I usually highlight my brow bone first. If you guys hear anything, it's literally my dog. She's sitting right here and she's like, "Mom, play with me." Like, what are you doing? I'm more important. So if you hear anything, it's her. Next, I'm gonna go into Force of Nature, which looks like a really pretty color. It's very up my alley, and I'm gonna dust this into my crease. It's kind of like a light soft brown with a little bit of I don't know, it almost looks like it has some kind of pink hue in it, but it could just be because it's close to all the other pinky colors. So you guys know the deal. That's her ball bouncing around. I'm just going to be pushing this into my crease and blending it back and forth. This color is nice because it's really nice and light, but you can build it, and it's like a perfect transition color. Really pretty transition color. I'm liking it. I'm building it up slowly, but just because I want a little bit more pigment. I'm going to take Best Friend, which is kind of like a purpley color. And I'm going to put this on my outer V of my eye. I'm going to use the same 224 blending brush by MAC. I'm going to try to blend this on the outer corner of my eye. I'm actually going to try not to apply false lashes too. I feel like I need false lashes for YouTube. Like, I feel like my videos don't come out like the same without false lashes, but I always do false lashes. So maybe I'll try not to do it if this eyeshadow doesn't come out super dark, because if you do super dark eyes and you don't wear lashes, I feel like it just doesn't go. Alright, so I can continue to blend that out a little bit more later. I'm going to take a light pink for the lid, which I never ever do. It's called Caregiver, and it's almost like a white light pink. And I'm going to pack that on my lid. I'm kind of going for more like softer daytime appropriate look. Something just a little bit more easy, just because I want to try these products, but I don't want to go too crazy. If you guys get what I'm saying. And then one more time with, did I use Best Friend? Yeah, Best Friend. I like already forgot what colors I used. Best Friend on the outer V one more time. And then one last time I'm going to take Caregiver and just pack it on one more time and try to dab it so that it kind of blends a little bit more. I feel like this would be really pretty with a white base underneath. Because unfortunately when you blend, you lose some of those colors. So I'm just going to slightly blend so I don't lose that Caregiver color. I think that looks cool. Nothing crazy. I'm not trying to go too cray-cray. Then I'm going to be taking liquid liner. I have two liquid liners here. Liquid liner or the liquid liner, oh, I'm like adjusting. Liquid liner or pen liner, they're my favorite to use. Gel is very difficult. Even like I know how to do it, but it's still more of a pain in the butt for me than using a pen. So I'm happy they gave us these two. I have Jouer's Kitten liner, paraben free, long wearing, and then Jessie Girl liquid liner. I want to try, Jessie Girl looks awesome, reminds me of the Physicians Formula because it's really nice and tiny and has like a nice tip. But I kind of want to try the Jouer just because, or Jouer, because it's a little bit more of a felt tip and I never use felt tips, so. But it's nice and skinny, so let's see if I can get liner on camera and in frame. That actually came out really well. I thought it was going down, but downhill, but okay. Now the real challenge is to match the other side, so. Okay, so it's not bad or anything. I just think it was a little bit more difficult than my NYC liquid liner, but it's okay. I mean, it looks nice. It was just a little bit more difficult to apply. I think also because it's a little harder, like it's not flexible. The Jessie Girl one I think is going to be my go-to over the Jouer, or Jouer, I can never say that. But I guess I have to see how it wears and all that. Okay, so after that, why don't let me see here. I think I like how the eyes look because they're natural. They just have a little something. I'm going to try this IT Cosmetics Hello Lashes 5-in-1 Clinically Proven Mascara. I'm like a mascara snob with the mascaras I use. But this wand reminds me of the telescopic, so I'm trying to see if I'm guessing I'll like it. Let's see. Ooh. Okay, so it's good. I mean, it's not bad, but I feel like my L'Oreal telescopic does, if not the same thing, better, like at lengthening especially. Got a little mascara on my eyelid, but I'll take that off later. And then maybe I will layer a couple more times once this dries a little bit, because it's easier for me to layer mascara that way. So I figure let's go on to the face in the meantime. I'm going to take my Step 1 base Makeup Forever, the one that I talked about in my monthly favorites. They gave us another little sample of this when we were at BeautyCon or Gen Beauty with the Makeup Forever foundation, which was really cool. We had to wait online, but this was like a little perk that we got at actual Gen Beauty, which was cool. They gave us your free full-size HD foundation, and they color matched you, and they gave you a little primer depending on your skin. And I told them I was oily combination, and they gave me this one, and I'm surprised they didn't give me the mattifying one, which I'm happy about, because although I need mattifying, I really like how this one feels on my skin and everything. I think it mattifies me and smooths me out. Okay, so I think I'm going to start with foundation first. I've been dying to try this. Like, this is probably one of the most exciting things that I'm trying in this video. This is the new Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation, and I've actually never tried the regular HD foundation. A lot of people love it, but I am very oily in my T-zone, and I tend to just stay with pure matte foundations and work with them with different primers and setting sprays to make them not look super cakey depending on the season and everything like that. But this one I heard isn't that great for oily skin, so we're gonna hope that it works out. I already got color matched, so at least I know that it matches me. It's really runny, which I'm not used to. I'm not used to like runny foundations at all. It's not super runny, but it's pretty watery or pretty runny. And I'm actually going to be using the Makeup Forever, what is this, straight 108 brush that came in the bag. And the professional makeup artist at Makeup Forever was actually using these brushes, or this same brush, to apply it. So I'm going to basically apply it just like he did, where he just pressed it and, or smoothly like did this motion. What is this motion? Paddled it, I don't know, put it on the skin. And maybe I'll just go over it with a beauty blender slightly because I just don't trust this. I feel like it leaves streaks. But this color looks great so far. The first one that he matched me with just looked a little bit too pink. So this one is perfect. I told him I need yellow in my life. Yellow undertones is my jam. That was 2 pumps, and I feel like I only got the bottom part of my face done. So I don't know. Maybe it's because I just like a fuller coverage, but I don't know. I'll do like one more little pump. I don't want to overdo it. I'm sure this is buildable, but I don't really want to build it up right now. I just want to kind of see what kind of coverage it's going to give me right now. I like this brush. It's nice and soft. It's a little big to get around my eyebrows, but it's nice and soft. And I feel like it's pressing the foundation in nicely. Then I'm just going to take my damp beauty blender and just buff like lightly, not like press really hard, but lightly just tap over it. I don't know, I don't trust like flat brushes like that, or like foundation brushes that are like the paint style brushes or whatever, because I feel like they leave streaks. So I'm just going to slightly go over it. Okay, so concealer, this is another thing. I ordered the 2 concealers that I told you guys about in the beginning, and now I really don't know which one I want to use. I've heard great things about this one, but it is very thick and everything like that, and this one is pretty thick too. My under eye circles have been crazy lately. And also, I bought these pretty light because I specifically bought them to highlight and not really put directly under my eye. So it might be a little bit bright, but I'm going to try the Maracuja one, since this is the main one that I've been wanting to try. That's literally all I'm taking. And Mariana uses this one, and she said that you should warm it up between your fingers first because it's so thick, and that it warms, or it works better that way. I know a lot of people use this one, but let's see. Okay, I think that's pretty warm. Like, I don't even know. This is so thick. Holy moly, this is no joke. This is very, very thick. It does feel like pretty greasy, which is what I keep hearing about it. And I think people either love it or hate it. So, okay, I'm not going to put any more than that. I'm going to, I'm not even sure which brush is good to use this, but I'm going to take a little bit and just clean up the outer edge of my wing quickly. I guess I'm going to try a beauty blender. That's what I always use anyway, and maybe I'll take off any excess product, which is usually what happens with the beauty blender, off of my under eye if I don't need it. Okay, so I don't think this concealer is like unworkable or whatever. Like, some people make it seem like it's the most horrible thing ever. I just think that you definitely have to set it, and you definitely have to warm it up and all that to make it work. So this one is like basically a stick version. I'm just going to highlight with it since I want to try it out. It's nice and yellow. I like the color. Oh, this is going to be great for highlighting. I can already tell because I like the color that it is. Yeah, I'm definitely going to love that stick to highlight. I think it did a good job. Wonder how it's gonna work underneath my eyes. Okay, so since this concealer is very, I don't want to say greasy, but since it's like, it moves and stuff, I'm gonna take a new product to me, which again, all these products are new to me. This is the IT Cosmetics Translucent Bye Bye Pores HD Powder. And I'm gonna set underneath my eyes. I don't think I want to bake with this. I think I just want to set quickly. Maybe I'll just use this straight and wavy brush by Makeup Forever. This is a new brush. Oh my gosh, this product is it's intense. Holy moly. Do you guys see that? I don't even feel like I'm picking up. I feel like I'm eating chocolate. It's getting in my throat. I feel like I can still see my circles in my eye, like right here. And again, my circles have been really bad lately. I just haven't been sleeping great. But I never have that problem. Not even with like Maybelline Fit Me concealer. Like lightweight concealers usually still cover. So that's a little weird. Maybe I need to pack. I'm just afraid to pack too much of the Maracuja one on because it's so thick that I feel like it get cakey really quick. Okay, so after I do that, I guess I'm gonna bronze. Or contour. Oh, I wanted to set my face with this too. This is new to me. This is actually just a new thing that I just picked up while I was in Sephora. It's a little baby hourglass powder in dim light. It was just too cute to pass up. And I'm actually gonna dust this all over my face because I feel like this is gonna give a nice glow to my face. I don't feel like this is enough for me to highlight with like people do. I don't know. So I'm gonna take this Jouer. This came in like a little set, this little case, and it came with like connected to this with the lip gloss. So I think it's called like the Blushing Bride set or something, and it has a contour and a highlight shade. I'm not gonna use a highlight shade. I like my highlights to be more shimmery. This is definitely matte, and I think this is a set maybe underneath the eyes, but it's too light for me. So I'm gonna try the contour shade, and I'm gonna take my normal contour brush. I'm gonna dip up here. Let's see if this is dark enough for me. Oh yeah, that's nice. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be dark enough because it is very light even when I swatched it, but I don't mind a natural contour as long as it somewhat shows up on my face. I'll bring it up on my forehead. You guys know the usual places that I contour. I wish they would have gave me more contour and less highlight because the highlight isn't shimmery. So something that I should have done before I powdered the heck away of my face, I should have put this tint highlighter. This is a Jouer little highlighter thing here, and I'm gonna pop this on top of my cheeks. I feel like I should have done this before I put on 10 pounds of powder because liquid over powder isn't the best, but I want to try it. It looks like it's showing up nicely. I'm gonna put on a little bit of blush. I don't have a highlighter that is not cream. They didn't give us anything that was like a powder highlighter, so I'm just gonna put on this blush that's like a bronzy. It's really pretty. It's like bronzy and it has like this gold kind of reflex going through it, and it just looks really nice. So I'm gonna pop that on my cheeks. As I said in my last video, I'm not a huge blush person, but I like colors like this that aren't really like pink. I'm just not like huge into like really pink colors unless it's like a very natural makeup look and I just want a flush of color. I'm talking like mascara, lip balm, flush on the cheeks, highlighter, that kind of look. Like that's it. Okay, so I think that's pretty. It's not like super pink, which is what I like. And so I guess that's it for the face, right? I used everything for my face, so I'm going to go back to the eyes. Oh, I wanted to try setting my eyebrows with this Gimme Brow by Benefit because I've never used this before. Wow, this brush is teeny. Holy moly, that is the tiniest little brush ever. It's tinted, so I'm just like curious. They gave us the lighter color and then this like darker brunette color. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like it. I like it a lot. This is going to be good for natural days like how I use my Maybelline one. This brush is just so tiny. It's so freaking cute. I can't even stand it, and it's like so precise. Back to the eyes, like I said. I'm going to be using this new NYX gel pencil eyeliner. This is in brown. I'm going to go into Best Friend and I'm going to pop that on our lower lash line, which is like a flat shader brush. I think this is. This is a Sigma short shader, E20. And so first I place it, and then I take a pencil brush, which actually I want to take some of the highlighter shade, the cream highlighter, and just pop it in my inner tear duct, since this palette has no shimmery shade. I just want to pop a little bit in my inner corner. Okay, so then I'm gonna take, I always use the dark color, place it underneath my eye, and then I take a light color. So I'll take Force of Nature, take it on the blending brush, and then blend the color out. It just helps blend it out. And then I sit here for like 200 years and just blend. Then I'm gonna take, I'm like done. Then I'm gonna take the IT Cosmetics concealer again, or the mascara, and I'm gonna just pop this on my lower lashes quickly. Lower lashes always get, like, the mascara always ends up on my like under eye area just while it's drying, so that might happen, but I can clean that up. In the meantime, I'll put on my lips, and they gave us a couple of different lip options, but I wanted to try the one that I was most interested in. Here it is. Was a Temp 2 lipstick. I didn't even know they had lipsticks out. This is in the color Plush Plum, and I guess because it's fall too, I just gravitated towards this one. It looked really pretty. Oh my god, super pigmented. Look at that. That's crazy. And super moisturizing. It like feels like chapstick. Like if I was putting it on, I would put it everywhere because I would think it's chapstick, and it's not. It's lipstick, and I would look like a hot mess. Okay guys, so I just took my hair down to look a little bit more put together, but this is going to complete the makeup tutorial. I hope that you guys enjoyed me just kind of testing out some products and playing around with some makeup, just like sitting down and having girl time. I wish I was a little better in like engaging with you guys while I'm doing my makeup instead of just talking about the makeup, but it's like hard enough for me to talk while I'm doing my makeup, let alone like have like, hey, what's going on in your guys' life kind of conversations. But I'll try to get better at it, or try to have like story time while I'm doing these kind of videos. But yeah, all in all, I liked all the products actually. I think I have really no complaints as far as like, oh my god, like this is horrible, I'm never touching this again. And yeah, so I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye. Favorite Thanksgiving food. So I usually go over to my boyfriend's house for Thanksgiving. He's Greek, and they usually have like a lot of Greek food, and obviously like the normal like turkey and stuffing and all that stuff. So they usually have that, but my mom and my whole family obviously were Spanish, so